Hoi hoi guys, what's going on? Arkusam here, and we're doing another episode of Enderal. Well, to be more specific, this is our first episode of Enderal Forgotton Stories. I didn't realise, because originally, when I was playing Enderal, I just was playing it on the on its own standalone launcher. So now that Forgotton Stories came out on Steam, I updated it.
I see.
However,
Thanks
yes,
for your
there is
opinion.
always a however.
I will think about it.
My save file is no longer compatible with the Forgotton Stories version. So I've actually had to restart again, get all the way back to Ark again. Done a little bit more exploring this time, as you can tell. The main difference really is I went out of my way to go through these areas in a lot more detail, and then obviously I went through like all the locations that I could go through as I was traveling to Ark. So all up, it probably took me about 10-15 hours because I was just taking my time knowing that I wasn't going to record. There is an old memory, or an extra memory point at this old farm that I didn't know about. So there's one that I found here, and then you have one at Euro's place, wherever the hell he is. Euro's house, yeah. Level wise, we are slightly at a higher level. We are level 14, and I've also gone out of my way to burn through all of my points. So at the moment I'm still leaning towards the same build. I haven't decided what I'm going to branch off to yet, but with my crafting things I did rhetoric because that seems to be like speech, and handicraft because it is like, well, smithing.
Tastes like cherries.
We have achievements now with Forgotton Stories. So we have 84 achievements. I have already gotten 6 of them. So you get burnt flesh for doing the tutorial, the nightmare. I found a book in Riverville written from Prince Smith. It's called Lyrical Outpours and Other Bodily Fluids. Nimble Feet. That's if you do the star person lock at Euro's basement thing, like the first time. Well equipped, wearing a complete set, which I'm actually wearing now. I'll talk about that in a sec.
But that's how it is.
I found 50 locations, so there's Beyond the Horizon, and then Philistine for talking to Prince Smith and getting him to start talking shit, you know, amazing words of truth about the shit that wafts out of your mouth. So,
By the poets.
84 achievements in total though, so I've only got 5, so 79 to go, right? Next thing. Carl has been retired on the fact of he's only a level 4 summon. So we now have Ricardo, the Ice Elemental. He's going to be our new butt F for a while. Characters now also receive racial bonuses. So if we go to here, Breath of the Desert. It's a cultural bonus. So yeah, light armor and one-handed +2, stam +10, alchemy +4. With the new DLC, we have new classes.
Really generous.
So you can
May his
become
light guide you.
a werewolf basically, and that scales off your alchemy. It's all to do with the alchemy skill tree. And if you go up enchanting, you can do a phasmalist. We've also got 2 new factions, the Golden Sickle, who are a bunch of merchants, and the Relata down in the Undercity. There seems to be like some form of like shadowy cult. Apparently extra side quests as well, so I was actually going to restart the entire playthrough all over again, but I decided not to, so you can thank Shade for that. As you can see, my quest guide is quite a bit more full than last time. But there are quests that I've forgotten to grab, like the quest to go swap out the booze at the Noble Pub. I forgot to go grab that, so I've still got to do that. There's still a book or 2 that I'm missing from there. What else? Got an extra key from Euro's place, which triggered a brand new quest. Still got to do that. I still got to go back to Riverville actually and sort out most of the problems there. I just moved on, because obviously I've still got to go hand in bounties and whatnot. I picked up this. This was actually from the horse merchant, Gnaldalf. So basically, if I want a free horse, I had got to go find this troll and kill it, which I thought was pretty cool. I also found this poster, like it was just like on a wall somewhere. Let's live! After a long time in solitude, I, Annabella, search for a nature boy who isn't averse to a quick adventure. Meet me on the island in front of the Ark, and you will find a camp. Read the message and show your gratitude to me. So something tells me I'm gonna get shanked in the name of a quick lay, but I'm totally worth it. That's right, I'm totally worth it, not her, me. Also found this other like random, like I'm getting a lot more quests just by walking past them. So Soul Place was another one. This one was another one. That was another one. So I've just got a lot of quests that I've just been walking by. So, another adventurer, or another Ark adventure I should say. I thought I was going to push on to the main quest, but I think we're going to be holding off that for a little while longer. First things first is actually want to do this extraordinary adventure. I want to try and get me some booty. Now, in terms of the build that I'm doing, because obviously when I started again, and with the new classes, I was thinking about like mixing up my build. But I've gone the same for now for like the first class being our Archer / Trickster. I've also got a really good bow now too, or a good bow, better bow than I had in the last game. Huzzah! It's brutal as fuck. Also got some better arrows finally, like on a full-time basis. Which way are we going? Is it this way? Yes. I just ain't paying attention. So yeah, starting with our main class with the Archer, so you know, definitely decided I'm going to stick with that, and if I do anything that's weird, I'll do another playthrough.
Monsieur?
But I do have to decide what my secondary class is going to be, because I know I'm not going to go pure Archer, because that'll be boring long term. Alright, here we...
What quest?
Oh, that's right, so yeah, affinities. So I'm trying to decide what I'm doing for my second class. Now, I was talking about doing Arcane Archer before, because it gets mixes, you know, a bit of a mage and an archer together, and I don't usually touch mages at all. And it would help, because to do an Arcane Archer, it's any of the mage trees, not a specific tree. But the special ability that you get for getting the affinity only works if you're using elementalism, I think. Because it's an arrow fired during the Eye of the Storm talent gets followed up by another arrow, which briefly paralyzes the target, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to just quickly pop a mana potion. So, Arcane Archer, still leaning towards that for now. There is another affinity, so the well-travelled one, so it's mixing my Vagrant, mixing my Trickster with the Vagrant, which is a melee tree. So that's that special ability is every fire arrow that I shoot causes another small explosion. Since I use fire at the moment, I'm like, ooh, that's sort of tempting. But it's, you know, it's like a melee range class, so it's like nothing too different from what I would usually kind of play. So I wanted something a bit more adventurous. That's why I was, you know, humming and hawing about it. And then the last affinity that we could go for with the Trickster anyway is a new one that got added with Forgotton Stories, and that is the Ghost Blade. So that's mixing a Phasmalist, which is the enchanting crafting class thing, with your Trickster. So every time you'd perform a sneak enchant or sneak attack with a Ghost Blade, your apparition that you'd make from Phasmalist would teleport to the enemy and attack them. So I thought that'd be pretty cool as well, but that'd fuck you up if you're doing large numbers, because you get everyone's attention at once. I thought... Done a bit more on my perk tree, so I'm all the way up now, I think bar Master Locksmithing. That does mean now my zoom is a hell of a lot more brutal. I do have slow down time. I do also have... Ooh, I do have Eye of the Storm already. Ah, it must be my slow time spell. Excellent. Got many choices what I can do with my second affinity, because the prereqs for it, as long as I'm level 19, I have 10 skill points in each, but the talents don't count. Then I automatically become said new class, get the set like bonuses in my magic, along with where all my set bonuses will live, so that all sit in your active effects. As you can see, I do have a lot of active effects. So I got that one that's for learning all your knowledge, so I got like 10 out of 40, so I got that. That's the cultural, and it said these are either set bonuses or the actual bonuses from the set that I'm wearing. Yeah, this swashbuckler set, never found it in the original game, wasn't even sure if it was in my version because I was playing 1.2.7, this is 1.5.4 or something like that. So this is a set dedicated to giving bonuses to light armor, sneaking and archery, which is me to a T. So I've rocked up to this little campment. There is no body to have a quick adventure with. I'm very sad. My loins, they stir with the promise of free quick adventure. Moron. Now, guaranteed, as soon as I stop reading this letter, I'm gonna get shanked. Huh! Would you look at that? A trap! Ricardo, sort this shit out! Wait! Yeah, where are ya? Oh my god, that is destructive. Oh, for the record, I am now rocking a level 3 fire arrow. I think I was only rocking just level 2 before. $5 and a lockpick. Lockpicks are totes worth it. I may as well pick up some old iron arrows as a backup, even though I'll probably never use them. You did good, Ricardo. You did good. He just lost his battle cherry. No, nothing else that's really too useful for now. And I think that is the entire quest. Just go to an island and get fucking attacked. Oh, there's a nice little river crab. It's a shame that you would have to die. Bitch. Ooh, what's over? More crabs. And a cave. Oh god damn it, I'm so tempted to go into the cave. I probably will go into the cave. Ooh, king crab. Die, king crab. A pit shelter. Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it. Nope. And nope. And oh, was that it? That's a little lackluster, actually. Oh, lame. Didn't even get my arrows back from those fuckers. Maybe there's something up here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, bonus. Sometimes if you empty out an entire chest at once, you get like a secondary loot screen that finds like an extra pouch or compartment in the chest. I think that's pretty cool. You get it every so often. Now, is that like seriously like the best item that we had here? Oh no, here we go. Get our sexy rune bow out. Which I should probably try and enchant at some point. Depends on how long I hold on to it for. It is definitely the most powerful bow that I've got. I got this from in the crypt because I made sure that I went back down into the crypt because obviously I just sort of stumbled into it when we were recording. So I made sure I went through there, murdered everything, and now I found this rune bow on a couple of the Awoken Lost ones. Made me very happy. Now it's pretty quiet down here. Only those two crabs. I'm not even seeing any corpses or any other blood or anything. Where are we going? Ooh. I reckon there'd be some unsavory types nearby. Come at me, you. There we go. Is it just the one, though? No, it's the second dude over there.
Huh? No!
Yeah! Come here, buddy. Come here! No, come here! Was that some motherfucking AoE? Oh my god, if this attack AoEs, that's beautiful. Oh my god. And I guess with World Travel 1, then you get a second explosion every time you pop an... Oh, that makes World Travel 1 just a little more tempting. Also, with your affinities, you get sort of certain boosts as well, like to certain skills. So if I went Arcane Archer, I'd get Archery, Elementalism, and Light Magic. So for me personally, the only... Well, I mean, once I use Elementalism, I reckon it might be a bit more worth it. But yeah, Elementalism and Archery. Which I said, alright, but then I have Light Magic, which I'd probably never use. So it'd be just like a bit pointless. Whereas with Well Traveled 1, I'd use all the skill bonus affinities because it's Stamina, Light Armor, and Archery. And Ghost Blade would be Enchanting, Sneak, and Archery. So affinity bonuses, I feel like World Travel 1 would be the most suited, but I just wanted something a bit more interesting to look at, you know? Wait, was it seriously just these two? I mean, you're not named or anything, but I'll always take a free lockpick. Now, anybody else just sneaking around? I feel like there should be like one or two other people around here. Ah, nobody here. Yoink! Your red apple is now mine! And a book that's ruined, no one cares about that. Let's go to bed, I can sleep in for an hour, why not? Midday nap. That felt good. Ooh, open to the Heartland, so there's another exit. Yep, I think that's the entirety of this cave. I mean, it's a cave, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I was expecting something a little more than that. Ooh, where did we end up? Just outside of Ark, but from another location by the looks of it. Oh, damn. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright, so if that's our another random explore, let's go do our next quest, shall we? Ah, that's right, so we got that, but I got no idea how to do that yet. Still gotta do that when I get back to Riverville. 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 I'm not chasing birds. That I have to do around about midnight, so I probably should have crashed out a bit longer. Ah, the soul place. Here we go. Sends us right back to Ark. So we can go look at someone else's things and determine if those things are stolen. Because, you know, a person that's never been there in Ark in their entire life will totally know what someone else's belongings would look like. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Yes, I will be getting a horse soon, that's why I was tempted to do that fucking Gnaldorf, or Gnaldalf. What's the troll's name? Gnaldalf. What a weird name. I'm pretty sure that even in the dialogue options they were like, who fucking named that? I was a bit bummed, that was the quest I forgot to get, so I was just walking past and then it was just like someone just started talking to me and it ended up being, yeah, the stable master. And it's like, hey, you can buy this horse for 600 bucks, or I'll give you my best horse for free if you kill this troll. It's like, I do like me a free horse.
Well, there's a point, and you just have to live with it.
Yeah, too true, brother, too true. I don't know why you decided to keep talking to me, but okay. Ooh, you look like you're wearing the same set as I am, Mr. Hunter. Buddy. Actually, I think this is where I found said quest to kill said troll. It was from... this person, Freda.
So, any progress?
Not yet. I wonder if she just means around here, but if I could look for the troll around here, because if that's all it is, I should be right. Oh yes, we still have to go find the brother. So what I did this time was, because I had my high rhetoric, which seems to count for both speech and barter as like the one skill. So I went to the sister this time and just managed to talk her into giving me the ring, thinking it might change like the quest.
Friends of the granulous pleasance, melt away in rapture as a crunchy loaf of bread wanders from my hands into yours.
I get a lot of people, I've even had a few people in the comments, they keep talking to me about tasty bread.
You there! You look as if you could do with a fine loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
I could.
I can see it in your eyes.
And I'm gonna buy some, in an uncharacteristic move.
Certainly. A pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
Also, I'm just a real fucking bitch for buying a lot of bread. Back home anyway. In my quote-unquote real life. Sublime bread. This seems to be... should I buy some date cake? I'm gonna buy some sublime bread. Now, let's eat some of this sublime bread. Where is my sublime bread? There's my sublime bread. Oh, crunchy pleasures. A new achievement was unlocked for eating bread. I'll take that. So, that's right, looking for things. Thanks, Marita.
Oi. There. Don't look at me like that. Looking for trouble, eh?
You didn't learn your lesson last time, did you?
Stop ignoring me.
See, I did try to leave him alone this time. What's your fucking problem?
You bloody fluttered your eyes at me, woman.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, you think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth.
Is that right? Who is your woman, anyway?
Oh, that you'd like to know, huh? So you can
Deduce?
deduce her, me Bernadette. Don't bloody
I
think
think I'm
I'm
gonna go
stupid.
try and sleep with this Bernadette now. If I'm going to be accused of sleeping with someone, I'm gonna go do it. You know what? You just need a beer.
You're a cocky one, aren't ya?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how you can bite.
I'm just gonna make sure I don't punch anyone this time. Because last time, I ended up punching one of these guards, and then I got arrested after trying to slam this fucking drunk. Like, you won't get the best of me. Yeah, fucking beat you down, you drunk fuck. Shows you what you do for fucking taking on random strangers. You learned your lesson now, you little bitch?
Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies.
Bully? Bully, you're the cunt that came up to me, told me to fucking stop sleeping with your wife. I'm gonna go find your wife now. She is mine. If she is down. Consent's okay, guys.
Walk blessed.
You surely get around a lot. That's what a great way to start a conversation. Have you learned anything that might come in handy for an adventurer?
That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but an innkeeper told me lately
Ooh, a
that
smith.
because of the Red Madness, very few prospectors are bold enough to go to the Shadow Steel mines in the Powder Desert anymore.
Ooh.
If you have the smithing skills and want to find some precious ore, you should check one of the mines there.
Well, I am becoming a bitchin' smith. That might
May
be an
his
idea.
light guide you.
Because I was doing up my blacksmithing so I could do up my improve my own armor and stuff. But you can only do that if you go up the Phasmolism tree. Like just like partially some of the way up. Oh, it's my chest again. Because with Forgotton Stories now, apparently at the most you can get 3 full trees done. So that could be like whatever affinity I go for, plus a splashing of skills here and there. Like I'm aiming for just 2 full affinities and a bunch of bonuses. That's like the rough aim. As I said, haven't figured out what I want to do yet. Just a bunch of labourers. I thought someone here would be a blacksmith, and you know, therefore worth my time. There is not. Right, we have to go look at some goods. Before I got really interrupted by some guy that wanted to brawl. Little bitch.
Monsieur?
Wait, yes, marketplace, good. Huzzah.
What blessed?
Here we are.
Who are you?
You don't want to know. Oh, speaking of, let's talk to Golfer Silverman first. I'll tell you all some of my interesting little encounters I've been doing in this game.
What do you want?
Do you also sell information?
Information? What do you mean?
I'm an adventurer. I'd wager that you, as a merchant, overhear a lot of useful things.
Let me see. That's not very much, but fine.
Oi.
A couple of moons ago, I had a really strange guy as a customer.
Yeah.
He wore 2 sabers, like those coal people do, but
Oi, cunt,
when he
I'm one of
moved,
those coal people.
he was really swift about it, like he was some kind of thief.
Ooh.
I think he was an assassin, as they call them.
Ah.
Quiranian
Assassins
contract
are an
sellers.
affinity.
You
I
can
think it's
hide
Blade
within
Dancer
a
and
fortress, but they'll
Infiltrator or
find you.
something like that.
Somehow break into your room and kill you in your sleep. And unlike those everyday scroungers, they know how to wield a sword, like Loram Waterblade did. Who
Or
knows?
Loram Waterblade. I
Maybe
wonder if I'll
that'll
ever
help.
meet him or like his spirit or anything like that. This merchant told me about an assassin that was proficient in both sneaking and fighting. Let's give him some more money. Did you hear any other stories like that?
What? That wasn't enough?
No, it was not. That's why you're being paid
Let
more.
me think. Yeah. There was that wench once, a farmer. She came
Once upon a
running
time. So
into
was
the
it 10
city
years
as
ago,
if
2 weeks
chased by
ago?
the Black
Context.
Guardian,
Where is it?
and told the guard something about an ambush on her farm.
Yes.
Nothing unusual, you could say, especially nowadays, but apparently the bandits were led by a mage.
Ooh.
And,
This could be
well,
interesting.
if you can believe that farmer woman, she conjured the sunfire down from the sky.
Not the sunfire.
Green fire, lightning,
Oh,
the
that's
living
cool.
dead rising from the ground, a wild mage. In other words, one of those sinistropes.
Oh,
But
that's
she
the
also knew
entropy tree, I
elemental
think.
magic like the keepers do. I
So that's a
wouldn't
very
want to come
magey sort of
across
setup.
someone like
Sinistrope
her.
and a keeper. Alright, you got nothing else that you can teach me. Yeah, entropy and elementalism. So, are your wares for sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do. So we've got some crafting books, an account of an unknown traveller, dividers, lots of books. Ooh, myth and legend, the blind miner. Yoink. Yeah. Ooh, lots of teleport scrolls. I should probably look at them at some point. I'm gonna take all those sharp arrows as well. Tales of the Wanderer, yoink.
Walk blessed.
Okay, so that wasn't the way to do the quest. I met Frida Goldwolf in front of Ark's gates. She offered... No, that's not what we want. The locksmith Miogar, Ironford, seems to be burdened with something. While talking with him, he mentioned a certain golfer has proven that money is all that counts for him in the end. Perhaps I should investigate what this monger did. Search Golfer Silverman's assortment of goods for things which could belong to Miogar Ironford. Do I have to look in this sack, perhaps? Don't mind me, guys. I'm just got the shits.
Some things never change.
Maybe I gotta go pickpocket him. Which would suck because my sleight of hand is a case of the terrible.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
If it's climb and fish you seek, then come.
What about in this chest? Yes, look away, small child. Look away, other small child.
Yeah? What do you want?
Wait, I'm just going through your shit. Merchant guilds. Damn, you've got quite a few things to steal. I mean, I haven't caused any crime-like problems yet. Yet is the key term here. I feel like I should maybe follow him later on.
Dates, bananas, the freshest fruit.
Not get... Ooh, I mean, it's a good ring, but I think I've already got it, actually. Yes, we got it! We have a merchant's key.
Greetings.
Ooh, you've seen some better days, Ella.
Secrets? I have books, scrolls.
Look at all these sexy dancers.
Move along.
A turn of minstrel. That's right, I've got to fix these neck seams. This new version seems to have them a little bit worse than the old version.
Malphas is blessed.
Probably wouldn't be true though. There's probably like a minor mod out there. For...
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this
Ah, piss
holy
off, you fuck.
city. Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira.
Yeah? No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out
Attempted to storm
how, why.
Queen.
That might be in your house, but I don't think that's the case. We'll be coming back to you at nighttime, golfer. Actually, speaking of nighttime, do you have a scroll
No, I just
to
put them
Riverville?
out for you to look at.
Not only defied
Tell me what you need, and be
Yes, you
quick
have
about
7.
but also that
I just need 1.
Lightborn Soldier, keeper of the
Let's
rings,
clear
the
let's
eternal
clear out some
timeless.
quests and shit. Oh, I got a whole bunch of books I gotta get rid of as well. The legendary Enderalian keeper Loram Waterblade used both elemental magic as well as a sword. Speaking of Loram, there you go. And the miner, Find and defeat the blind miner. That's right, scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, I've still got that fucking scroll to teleport to a strange place. At least I can come back here super quick. I'm gone.
Even though the guards of Al Rashim, with an exemplary act of bravery, prevented their foul attack, their
Later,
lives
bitches.
poisoned the minds of those with.
Ha! We back. I haven't been back here for, been about 5 or 6 hours on my end. Now, let's, I think the quests were this one, this one, this one, this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, done. So 150 XP, 180 bucks. Not bad.
Yes.
Do you have any other quests? Bounty missions and petitions are announced on this notice board. Caution, in the Shimmering Grove near Riverville, a herd of trolls have been sighted. The herd is led by a white troll. A reward of 200 pennies will be paid to the path-abiding soul who veritably tends to his death. Okay, guys, for the record, it's like 2 AM over here. Been awake for a while, and I'm sort of trying to be a bit quiet. Means like your guys' problem, but yeah, just being a bit mindful of what I'm saying. I'll accept the contract. Point is, we need to murder trolls. Oh, next thing. Tahati.
Greetings.
Look, I found your potion, but it was a bit fucked. However, the aura thief must have broken it. I am sorry.
What? But this is impossible.
That's very possible. That's why I said it.
Oh, by the voices of the new age, this is terrible. Truly terrible.
Yes, the worst, isn't it? The blurst, you might
Then
say.
it seems I have no other choice but to find a new source of water, haven't I?
Yes.
Oh my. You will be disappointed, but
I'm always
I cannot
disappointed,
give you
love.
the Master Skull under these circumstances.
Of course you can't.
The
Is it
ingredients
because
for
your
the new
skull is the
potion will
Master
be
Skull?
costly. However, you did try, and I appreciate that. Here, take this. May it be of use on your travels.
Yeah, we'll see
Now,
about this.
is there anything else you need? How about an herb to get rid of those dark circles under your eyes?
Well, you told me that my magic aura was fucked. Well, 500 XP, so at least that was worth it, but 30 bucks? Man, you're a bit of a fucking ripoff. So... where's this other place telling me to go? Oh, whale. Oh, Shimmering Grove, that's way back over there. Alright. You there. Mayor Man, I have words with you.
You're not from Riverville, are you? What do you want?
I heard your wife is sick.
Is that so?
Yes.
What does that have to do with yourself?
I might be able to help. For a price, of course.
Of course. And who are you? A Delgalar incarnate?
Huh, no,
Maybe
I'm not
you
one of
think
you
you're smart trying to
path-abiding
profit from my
motherfuckers.
wife's misery.
I'm my own man.
But guess what? You aren't the first quack to try this.
But I might be the last.
You should be ashamed. Now be gone.
Oi,
You again? Listen, I'm really busy.
I'm not though. I understand a thing or two about magic, so maybe I could fucking help your wife. You dick.
Alright then. I suppose it can't get any worse than it already is. Come.
I could
let's
put an
go
arrow in her
upstairs.
throat. I guess that could be a little worse than what it already is. Here. Take me to your vulnerable wife. I promise you she won't fall in love with me and my cloakness. Nice lot of books around here. Wonder if I should go pilfer your bookcases later.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. I don't see your wife though. Nope, sitting is what we're doing apparently.
Well then, let's keep this short.
Alright.
For 3 moons
I like that.
now, Matilda has been hearing voices. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night.
So she's crazy.
There is no pattern. According to what she told me when she was still lucid, the voices seem to come from the sea. And it's a mixture of pleading, screams, and weeping.
She's hallucinating, apparently.
Maybe so. Or maybe it is some kind of a ghost, or a magical anomaly. Only Malthus knows. Since the night she first heard the voices, however, her health has been worsening. At first she lost her appetite. Then she started vomiting. To make things even worse,
Sounds like either
she
someone's
now has
trying
a
to
fever
possess
that
her
gets
or
more
use
dire
her
by
for
the
like some
minute.
form of clairvoyance.
Father Vildus is clueless. And even the two apothecarius who quickly passed through the village said they don't know what's wrong with her.
I remember those two apothecarius.
She has even stopped recognizing me lately, and talking to her has become impossible. I don't want to lie, stranger. I just don't know what to do anymore.
It's okay, buddy.
If it keeps going like
I'll end
this,
this soon.
Matilda will not see the turn of the year.
And only she can hear the voices, right?
Yes. And the times when she hears them are her only waking moments. She then starts screaming, on, flailing around as if the Black Guardian stood before her. It's horrible to see her like that. My brother Meldor is a traveling arcanist, and has already examined the house for magical anomalies.
Just tell me how much money you're going to give me for fixing the problem.
Whatever causes these voices, it only affects her.
So you don't have the slightest idea where this came from?
No, not in the least. You know, Matilda is such a good person. If it is a ghost that has possessed her,
does she have
then
some
it must be
secret
a
fetish
cruel
for like
one
setting
who only
kids on
wants to see
fire
her
or
in
something?
pain. And if it's a disease, that Malthus shall be damned for making her suffer like this.
Now, that's
sorry.
pathless talk.
I should not have said that.
Yes, cut your shit, boy. I am the only pathless one here. It's fine. I will see if I can find out what is causing this. Any idea where to start?
You. Maybe it helps if you were there for one of these seizures. I don't feel comfortable.
Are you gonna put your wife into a seizure just to show me? That's
we
a bit
have to give
fucked
it a
up, bro.
try.
Might be a good idea. Sure. How should we go about that?
Just come back in a few hours' time. It hasn't been too long since she had the last one.
Alright.
Give me a moment with her until then, all right? My brother Meldor will let you in once it's time.
I wonder if this Meldor also has something to do with it. Are we having the fit? Is it fit time?
Ah, hello. You're the visitor Dugar told me about, right? The Outlander?
Aye. Are we ready?
Well, as ready as we can be. As Dugar probably told you, the seizures happen arbitrarily, but more often around this time. Come, follow me.
Alright.
While I do appreciate your endeavours, I'm a little scared as to what good it will do. Whatever is wrong with Matilda is not
You seem a bit too calm about this. I have
But
a feeling
suppose some
you're doing
chance
this
is better
intentionally.
than none,
that's,
isn't it?
That's where my gut is. You're doing this so the wife dies, so the mayor steps down, so you can take over this small
You have
backwater
a visitor, Dugar.
Thank you, Meldor.
I'm guessing I'm going to sit down again.
And thank you for not changing your mind. It could happen any minute now. Just take a seat and wait. And I warn you, this is not going to be pleasant.
Mate, you don't know what I do for pleasure.
Oh, Matilda.
So you're just standing in the corner just like a weird fuck. I don't like you. Now let's just stare at this woman.
No.
Oh, and here we go.
It's go time.
They are coming. They are coming back.
Yeah,
No.
still chilling?
No. 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 Please don't.
Oh man, something's fucking her up on the inside, alright? Playful giggling as while making love. Is she a Black Widow? Is she Black Widowing people?
There's no other way.
Yeah, she's Black Widowing people.
us.
Satanic Black Widowing?
So?
I think I heard something.
You mean you heard the voices? What are you? Some kind of medium?
Look, it's hard to explain, so I'm not going to. Does the name Pentas mean anything to you?
Pentas? I don't know, but...
That was the fisherman, don't you remember? The one who collaborated with the brigands and was killed when he tried to resist the arrest.
How convenient.
Ah, yes, of course. And his companion drowned herself afterwards. Poor
Also,
thing.
how
But I
convenient.
don't understand. What, by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
Well, it's probably not the righteous path. But something tells me that we're going to follow this lead, though.
Something tells you this, I see. If the circumstances were any different, I would take you for a quack, trying to
Oh,
win
I am
my
a
favor.
quack. I'm just a
But you
quack
seem
with
honest,
a very
and I
fuck
shouldn't
moral
leave
compass
anything
and a huge
untested.
bow.
Meldor, where was that fisherman's house again?
Yeah, you fucking weird cunt.
I have a map.
Of course you do.
Then give it to him.
Now.
Yeah, of course, brother.
If Pentus really has anything to do with this, you should take a look at his old house.
Right.
It should be abandoned.
Sweet.
And now excuse me, both of you. I need some time for myself.
Here, this is the map.
Thank you.
This house isn't far from the village, but you should be careful nonetheless.
Alright.
I don't need to tell you that the animals have grown savage recently. This red madness, or whatever they
I
call
still
it.
don't trust you. You said that you're an Arcanist, right? So you were part of the Holy Order?
This holy order, by the gods, you really do have Outlander written all over your face.
Well,
but no,
I am an
not.
Outlander.
I have, as all the magically gifted have, passed the walk to the water, but I didn't qualify to become a keeper or a magister. And to be honest,
So,
I didn't want to either.
Good enough to use magic. Shit enough to not be a part of anything interesting. Fair enough. So you're neither wild mage nor keeper. What does that make you?
A free Arcanist, as are many others. But with all due respect, I think we should save the talk for later. Matilda's condition gets worse by the minute.
Ooh, don't you cut me off, you fucking son of a bitch.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm interested in what exactly happened to this Pentas. Tell me more.
As I said, he was a traitor. He collaborated with the brigands on the Penny Road. He played innocent, but eventually the guards found out and tried to arrest him. Well, as it happened, he tried to play Lorem Waterblade and attacked them.
I love
which
how
didn't go
everyone
well
is like
for him.
sucking the dick of this Lorem Waterblade.
His wife couldn't cope with that, so she took her life. A tragic story, but
I
it was
totally
his
reckon we're going to
choice.
see him at some point as a
That's
spirit.
life.
Alright.
I'll be waiting. Farewell. Safely.
Of course you'll be waiting to stick a fucking knife in my back, you white dog. Alright, how far away do we have to go? Ah, Pentus's house, it's near Euros. And we've got to go back to this way anyway to go to Shimmering Grove.
Hello.
Now, let us travel.
Na, 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 na.
I'm not expecting anything to have respawned too hectically just yet. I mean, if not, I've slept and done all the resting things, so I can at least play out Ricardo, soak up some damage, and then pop out a bow and just ruin everyone's day. Actually, I gotta look at Eye of the Storm. Yeah, that's right. It allows you to perceive time differently. I think we already looked at it, but it wasn't actually fully reading it, so that is definitely my slow time thing. Well, it's 95% sure that's my slow time thing. So yeah, if I use that slow time, apparently if I shoot arrows when I become an arcane archer, I'll throw off a second arrow every time I shoot an arrow. That's sort of why I'm leaning towards this. And honestly, actually, I am still a bit torn between that and Well-Traveled One. Alright, nothing else that I see alive at the moment. Yeah. As you can see, I went on quite the detailed murder spree. Because, you know, I didn't want to record this and at any point walk past it and go, oh, look at that place, Ark, I swore you went past it just before. Like, we never went through Castle Goldenford. That was pretty hectic, and I haven't even killed the Ash Widow, which apparently spawns around there from what I read. What was another cool place that I went to? There, the fucking grotto to the Wayside Cross. My god, that took me about 2 hours by itself, just because there was about 10, 15 fucking highwaymen in there, plus their boss. I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, they had bugger all supplies when I went down there. Thought it was just going to be a quick little, like, shortcut, but no. Got most of my swashbuckler gear down there, though, so I am not going to complain. I see someone's on their knees. As much as I'd like to ambush them. Oh, I did also get the mystical bow, which is like your bound bow. And that scales with entropy. That's why I was also sort of thinking maybe going entropy with my archer, arcane archer, but then I've also left just myself broken with the whole elementalism skill. Oi. What are you doing? Don't ignore me. Oi. Oi, you fucking white dog. She just doesn't give a fuck. Nope, she disappeared. That happened. That's real. Okay. Ooh, key to Pentar's house. Thank you. I think it's supposed to be Pentas's, but we'll roll with it. Nice and quiet. There's a tanning hide. Should probably start collecting some blacksmithing fucking bits and bobs like spare parts and hammers and nails and all that. Just leave them in my secure chest for when I need to make the things.
I am sure, Neil, that's the problem. Otherwise I wouldn't say all this, would I? What should we do?
I reckon this is Pentas and his wife talking.
Nothing.
I beg your pardon?
I said nothing. Whatever Madame Fellowall's reasons were, it's her and this Meldor who have to answer to Malphas in the end, not
Meldor,
us.
I fucking knew it.
But...
Fucking knew it.
Pentas, if this Meldor doesn't have a problem sleeping with his brother's wife, then only the Black Guardian knows what he's willing to do to make sure no one ever finds out.
These two were going to tell the mayor, and the brother had them killed. That's it. That's what I'm calling, and I reckon I'm right. Yoink, yoink. Those shoes are pathetic. No enemies or anything. I mean, it looks like it's abandoned. What about those? Ah, that's just booze. I don't need that.
And where did that suddenly come from?
Today, when I prepared the catch, I don't know, it just came to me.
So you want us to name our child after an idea you had while disemboweling fish?
That sounds like the best fucking name ever.
You make it sound so bad.
Do I?
Yes, you
Look,
do.
if you don't like it, we will find another one. It's still a while after all.
Does that mean she died while she was pregnant?
Pentas, I'm just mocking you. I like the name. I really do.
Oh, well there you go. She was just being a bit of a tease. Don't kick me back all the way here. I made some solid progress fucking jumping all over that. Some more ruined books. Money, leather strips, and nails. All useful. Just like all that was. I think I've already read that Holy Order book. That's probably where everything went down, but before we look at that... Oh, didn't even have anything worth stealing. Or again. Or again. Ooh. Panic. Summon sword. I'd love to do a full entropy build with all the bound weapons and stuff, like on the Shits and Gigs playthrough, mix it with something else and see if I can make something like really cool out of it. Tactfulness and light mentor. Yoink.
Jael, this is madness. Do you even listen to yourself?
What, do you think I enjoy this? Please, Pentas, don't make this any harder than it already is. Your chances are best if you cooperate.
Chances? In the best case, I will spend the rest of my life in jail.
Yeah,
Whoever
so
told you this
Meldor
rubbish is
found
a
out,
bloody
and I reckon
liar,
he has
damn
now
it.
set Pentas up, and
And
then
now
go
you...
well.
And now, I will count to 3. If you haven't dropped that knife by then,
mercenaries.
jail will
Mixed
be
with
the
the
least
city
of
guard.
your worries.
No wonder why it went wrong.
Oh, will it now? Because you'll kill me, right? Are you so blind, Jael? This guy, he's not from the guard. He's a damn sellsword.
1.
My sir, I think there's no need to.
2.
2.
Bad idea.
Oh, that sounds like a knife to the back. Jesus. Examine the exterior of the fisherman's house for further hints. Ah, it's you again. Oi! Oi! Don't fucking ignore me. Oi! Oi. I swear to God, you... What? What? Oh, do I have to go to that cave? I was just over there before. I mean, at least I've murdered everyone over there already. Unless they've respawned. Either way, that is a problem for next episode's arc. Bit of a long episode, I said it's been a bit of a chill one on my end, but just wanted to catch everybody up on what we've done. The fact that we are now running Forgotton Stories. Might do a couple of things for stability on my end, see if I can fix those neck seams especially as well. That's going to do my head in if I keep seeing it. Just as I didn't want to mod it because I wanted to keep it close to the Enderal experience. But next episode we'll be going to that Glimmer Dust cave over there, and then we'll probably head back to Ark, try and sort out that troll, and also what happened to that merchant, get shit back off what's his face. So that's my rough battle plan. I said I know it's not the main quest yet, but I'm torn between getting all these done, or a good chunk of these done before I go to do the main quest, because I'm just assuming more quests are just going to keep getting unlocked, like more and more and more. So yeah, leave it with me either way. We'll have something cool for your next episode. So if you like what you've seen here, or like what the Shay's doing, or what we are doing as a group, like, comment, subscribe, much appreciated. Make sure we hit the notification bell because we do upload most days, so do not miss out. Till the next Enderal Forgotton Stories ep, I am Arkusam, and you are on DudeGoBack. Peace!